everybody, and welcome to the first ever Overflow Show. Yeah!
That's right. If you didn't hear Stuart, this is the Overflow Show. Oh, I messed it up! Dang it! Dang it! That's right, we created something just for students to keep you informed and us mildly entertained.
Speaking of which, let's move on to our first segment called TikTok James. Many of you have demonstrated amazing rhythm, skill, and moves on the TikTok. James, he's not one of them.
So we've taken one of your TikToks and asked James to duplicate it to the best of his very poor ability.
Take it away, James.
This will take a minute.
While James works on the dance, we have an important announcement for all you guys and gals. This summer, starting on June 11th, all high school students will be meeting up at Northrop Park at the sand volleyball pits. So bring yourself, bring your mask, and we'll have a grand old socially distant-ish time. More details to come.
If you are a middle school student, we will be kicking it online on Wednesdays starting June 16th at 7 p.m. You can go to the Overflow website for the link.
Now we have a special treat for all y'all. We have in Overflow an array of volunteers. Some are young and spry, and some are, well, not as young and spry. They're just downright old.
Speaking of old, let's go to Words to Live By, Jim.
Jim?
Did he lose connection?
Maybe he didn't understand what we were talking about. Hey, Jim, you are several generations removed from this current generation we're serving. We thought you could share some words of wisdom. You know, maybe something that you picked up over the years, the many years that you've lived. Jim?
Alright, well let's move to Dunk of the Day. We asked several of you guys to send in videos of you dunking. And boy, did y'all dunk.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah.
Load that.
Yeah.
And the winner is this person. Good job, guy.
Way to go, or girl.
Yeah.
Really proud of you.
Yep.
Hey, James, we have all been dying to see you demonstrate your, skills?
Is that what we call it?
Yeah. Hey, James. Hey, why don't you go ahead and shake your groove thing? Show us what you got.
Well, that was something, James. Thanks, TikTok James. Hey, but moving on to something else, we asked several students to send in a video of them kind of just letting us know what God's been teaching them through this time of quarantine and social distancing. So check these out real quick.
God has shown me that He can bring good out of every situation. Being able to spend time with my family in my home has reminded me of His unfailing love. By trusting in God, I am no longer living in fear, but living in faith.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nick Elam, and I just wanted to give you a couple Bible verses today that I've been reflecting on through this crazy time that we're going through. I'm sure you've heard it said dozens of times that this is unprecedented, uncharted territories that we're all in, and we're all getting to experience it together. A great promise and one of my favorite Bible verses in the Bible is John 16:33, and that says, "For in this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." And I think that's just such a great promise that we get to have, knowing that whatever the devil throws at us, whatever he tempts us with, whatever disease that is going around that we seem like we have no control over, God is absolutely not surprised at all by any of it. Whether it goes our way or not, God just says, hey, know that in the end the battle is won and that we came out victorious. I know it can be tough to put all your faith in God and be able to trust Him in these circumstances, but I think God calls us to have a childlike faith. In Matthew 18:3, He says, unless you convert yourself and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. One of my favorite Christian songs is by Will Reagan. There's nothing I hold on to, and there's lyrics in there that says, I give it all to you, God, trusting that you'll take it and make something beautiful. Just one last thing to leave you with is Romans 8:28, that God works for the good of all those who love Him. Do this, put your faith and your love in God, and I promise it'll all turn out okay. Love you guys.
Thank you so much, students, for sharing that. That was awesome. Hey, and before we leave, how about we check back in with old Jim? Jim, hey, you got anything, I don't know, any nuggets of wisdom to add? That's it for now, but until next time, peace!